Here's a story about one person making a difference. Brevelier Village, a retirement community in Harbor Creek, did not have a program in which residents could grow their own vegetables.
Well, it does now, and it is thanks to the work of one man. Our John Last has this story in tonight's edition of The Last Word.
It's that time of year again when people are enjoying locally grown vegetables. People are stopping at roadside stands, or they're harvesting their own.
Some want regular tomatoes, some want peppers.
That's what Phil Zazik is doing at his home at Brevelier Retirement Village in Harbor Creek. He moved here in June 2023. He immediately noticed there was no designated spot for him or anyone else to grow vegetables, something he always loved to do. He began to look ahead to the 2024 growing season. He received permission from administrators at Brevelier to use this spot beside Conrad House for a nice garden. Then Phil, a longtime union carpenter, began to build wooden beds to place the buckets where the vegetables would be grown.
It didn't take that long. That June, I moved in June, and by March, I was building these the following year.
Phil invited his fellow residents to join him in growing vegetables. They loved the idea.
Each tenant has their own bucket. They have different numbers on them, so each one has their own plant, take care of their own plant, grow whatever they want.
The residents are growing various kinds of tomatoes. They're growing cucumbers, peppers, eggplant, and beans. The raised wooden beds allow even those in wheelchairs to tend to their crops. However, there are some traditional folks who still want to get on their knees and plant in the ground.
Some people wanted to play in the dirt. Some of the residents wanted to still play in the dirt, so we tilled the soil so if they wanted to still play in the dirt.
Phil is a happy man. He's already harvested radishes and peas. He plans to grow some spinach later this season. His project is a success. He comes here every day to check on all the plants.
I like reaching in here, grabbing some lettuce, and nothing like fresh lettuce right out of the garden.
Phil shares his harvest with anyone who shares his love for vegetables. It's now time to pick some nice green jalapeno peppers. The cherry tomatoes are nice and ripe. The larger tomatoes are also ready, and Phil will be picking those for weeks to come.
Nothing fresher than taking a tomato and eating it like an apple. There's nothing better in the world than a fresh tomato off the vine. Right off the vine. Just can't get any fresher. Have a tomato.
Thanks, Phil. With the last word at Brevelier Village in Harbor Creek, John Last, Erie News Now.